Have you spotted ants in your kitchen? Are ants crawling around on your patio, up walls, or sneaking around under your door? Did you notice ants forming hills and cracks on your sidewalks or inside potted plants or raised beds? If so, you're definitely not alone. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to share with you my personal challenge, creating an effective homemade ant bait that rivals the top-selling products available in America. If you're tired of those pesky ants marching through your home, stick around because this natural solution might just be the answer you're looking for. Ants are one of the number one homeowner complaints. These pests outnumber us thousands to one. Thankfully, there is a way to take care of ants once and for all. The simple, inexpensive, and natural formula I'm sharing with you today has been proven effective in eradicating 100% of nuisance ants wherever they are located. There's no need to spend a fortune on an exterminator or to stock up on store-bought toxic baits. In case we haven't met, I'm Laura Lee. I'm a formulator and domestic engineer with over 25 years of experience. My aim is to help you create the home and home environment you desire by making use of the things you already have on hand. If you're interested in practical, money-saving home tips, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and visit sawdustandcornbread.com for pages of DIY home inspiration. The great thing about this natural ant bait is you can make it all in a quart mason jar. Put a lid on the jar and it will last for years. It only takes a small amount of the solution to wipe out an entire ant colony. I'm breaking this video up into 3 parts. You'll want to watch the entire video from beginning to end to learn how to wipe out every annoying ant, including little black ants, crazy ants, pavement ants, and more. Part 1 is how to make a natural ant bait using 3 ingredients. Part 2 is making a DIY ant bait feeder. Part 3 is positioning and placing the ant baits indoors and outdoors for total ant eradication. Part 1, create your own powerful and natural ant pesticide. You'll need a quart-sized jar or heat-safe container with a lid, water, sugar, borax, or boric acid. You can certainly use the borax found on the laundry aisle of your local supermarket. It's a common laundry booster and cleaning aid. A slightly more effective option is boric acid. It's also a white powder and a natural pesticide, but more acidic and potent than borax. You can't find boxed boric acid in local stores. I'll place an Amazon link to both the borax and boric acid in the video description, and you can decide which one you'd like to use. You can find numerous natural ant bait recipes online that use borax, but they are not effective if any ingredient is used in the wrong concentration, so precision is key. I formulate using percentages by weight for best accuracy. I know that most of you may not have a digital scale handy, so I've taken the time to weigh everything and convert those measurements into English Standard or US customary units for simplicity. You'll need just 3 simple ingredients: 2 cups of water, 2 1/3 cups of sugar, and 1/3 cup of borax. These ingredients combined will create a lethal bait that ants can't resist. Step 1, boil water. You'll want to pour 2 cups of the boiling water into a quart jar or heat-safe container. Boiling water dissolves boric acid or borax and sugar much faster and more effectively than hot water alone. Room temperature water is almost entirely ineffective. Step 2, grab your borax or boric acid and measure 1/3 cup directly into the jar of boiling water. This is the ideal amount for the quantity of natural ant killer we're making in the 1 quart jar. Any more will not properly dissolve and may discourage the ants rather than attracting them. You want to add the borax before the sugar while the water is still near boiling. Stir the boric acid or borax granules until they completely vanish. This is crucial for the effectiveness of your ant bait. Step 3. Mix in 2 1/3 cups of sugar into the jar. Now it's time to sweeten the deal. Slowly add a little of the sugar at a time, stirring and allowing it to dissolve before adding more. Continue stirring until the mixture is fully dissolved. It's ready when the solution is a uniform light golden color. This will really tempt those ants. Step 4. Allow the solution to cool before handling. Allow your solution to cool for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's safe to handle. Once cool, you can screw on a lid for almost endless long-term storage. Then, whenever you need to knock out a colony of ants, take out a spoonful and follow the directions that come next. Part 2. How to make an effective natural ant bait station. Ant bait is commonly housed in bait stations or small plastic containers designed to attract and allow ants access to the bait. In this guide, I'll show you how to make a durable and efficient ant bait feeder using 2 disposable to-go cup lids. First up, you'll want to find 2 disposable to-go lids. I bet you have a couple sitting in your car's cup holder, on your desk, or on a nearby counter. These will serve as the perfect containers for our ant bait. Now take one lid and turn it upside down. Use a piece of Scotch tape to cover the perforated X where you typically insert a straw. This will prevent any spills while your bait is in use. Once that's done, flip the lid over. Here's where the magic happens. Using a medicine dropper or a spoon, pour about 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of your DIY ant bait into the groove of the lid. The amount you use depends on the size of your lids. You want enough ant bait to coat the inside of the grooves on the lid without spilling past the top. Now take your second lid of the same size and place it on top of the first one. Secure the sides with more tape. Ensure that the perforated opening on the top lid is at least partially open. This will allow the ants to enter and access the enticing bait inside. Part 3. Strategically placing your natural ant baits. You'll want to strategically place your ant baits where you notice ant activity. This includes areas inside your kitchen, around the sink, on window sills, and even outdoors. Trust me, these little sweet-smelling containers will attract those pesky ants. When using your DIY ant bait indoors, such as on the kitchen counter and window sills, place it with the hole facing up. This not only prevents spills, but also allows ants easy access for entry and exit on hard surfaces. For effective outdoor usage, consider the preferred nesting areas of ants, such as potted plants, window boxes, and raised garden beds. A smart approach is to add a starchy item to your bait. Here's how to optimize the bait for outdoor use. When filling the ant bait, instead of pouring the solution directly into the lids, first place bits of a saltine cracker or bits of squished bread on the lid. Then pour the solution on top before taping the lid shut. Allow the solution a little time to soak into the starchy food. Now you can place the bait whole side down, which will protect it from rain and other weather conditions. The starchy food will hold the bait in place. The bait opening is located underground, giving ants a wide welcome. This method can wipe out entire ant colonies within a couple of days. Additionally, consider using these baits around strawberry plants or other fruits and vegetables to redirect ants away from your crops. Placing them at the base of fruit trees is also beneficial. And remember to replace the baits every 30 days for continued effectiveness. Once the ants ingest the solution, they carry it back to their colony. This can lead to the downfall of the queen and eventually wipe out the entire colony. It is fast and effective. How cool is that? Here's some safety considerations. While borax and boric acid are entirely natural, relatively safe, and have low toxicity for people and pets, it's still a good idea to keep these baits out of reach of children and animals. Consuming large amounts of the bait solution can cause digestive issues. you will notice a decrease in ants on your countertops and other hot spots within 48 hours. After a few days, the ants will be gone. It's completely normal to see a slight uptick in ants at first, and you may need 2 to 3 applications to fully eradicate resilient ant colonies. I personally had a hard time finding any ants to record for this video because I left a few test baits out on my counter while finalizing the formula. I had to go outside to a nearby sidewalk to find any ant activity and place a new bait. The ants were gone the next day. So, if you're having a problem with ants, it's a great solution. Just be careful if you have small children or pets. With this easy DIY ant bait, you can reclaim your space naturally and affordably. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on maintaining a healthy, pest-free home. Also, check out the Sawdust and Cornbread website for even more money-saving hacks. Don't forget to check the links below for the products I used in this video. Thanks for watching and happy pest control. God bless.